Hello, this is your mortgage friend, Charlie Smiley. I just wanted to give you a few highlights from today's daily mortgage and real estate report. Well, first of all, the mortgage-backed securities market was all over the place earlier this morning. First, it was down 3 basis points. Then it was down 30 basis points, 33 basis points. Then it rallied back up to being up 8 basis points before settling down 2 basis points on the day. So it was a whole lot of running around to get nowhere. So what happened today? Well, first of all, we got initial jobless claims. There were 190,000 new claims. That was 25,000 less than expected. So whenever the claims are less than expected, that's bad for mortgage rates because it's inflationary, but it is good for your cousin Jerry who still has a job. Although continuing claims were up 20,000 from the previous month, and that's deflationary, so that's good for mortgage rates, but it's hard for somebody looking for a job. What else did we have? We had the Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index. This is typically a little bit more reliable than the New York Fed Manufacturing Index, which came out earlier this week. It was expected to be down 10 points, and it was instead down to negative 8.9. So it was bad, but it wasn't as bad as expected. We also had housing starts and housing permits. There were 1.33 million new housing permits. 1.35 were expected, and there were 1.36 million housing starts. 1.38 million were expected. So we are going to have some inventory issues down the road. We have inventory issues now, and that does support housing prices. So the people who are hair on fire, the houses are going to lose 20% of their value. We have short supply. That's not happening. We had a lot of Fed chatter today, yesterday and today, from Susan Collins, the Boston Fed president, Patrick Harker, who's the Philadelphia Fed president, Lori Logan, Dallas, Lael Brainerd, who's the vice chair. We had a whole bunch of people talking. Why are they talking? Because there's going to be a blackout where they can no longer talk starting Saturday until they meet on in February for their meeting, where they are expected to raise the federal funds rate about 25 basis points. And their target in the big long run is to have it resting somewhere around 5.1%. Interesting news, we did get some new guidelines for the costs on conventional loans that are associated with credit scores. If you have a poor credit score, it's not going to ding you as hard as it used to, when you get a conventional loan, although you might not be rewarded quite as much if you have a stellar credit score. If you want details on that, let me know, send me a message. We had Zillow coming out with its December housing market report. We have 6 landscape improvement projects that offer the best and worst returns on investment. So if you want to do something in your backyard and you want to raise the value of your home, hit me up. Let me know. I'll send you the story. I'll put you on this list so you could get stories like it. And that way you'll be very informed with what you do in your backyard and make sure that it has a return on investment and boosts the value of your home. And one bizarre story that was in here. Well, we had a story on how to build your credit score. That's not bizarre, but really the moral of the story is talk to your mortgage friend, because us mortgage friends, we know how to help people with their credit. So let me know if you or anyone you know has credit issues. But here's the bizarre story. In Tennessee, someone is building a house that is going to be mirrored. That's right. The exterior is going to be brushed stainless steel. It's going to be mirrored. I've seen the renditions of it. It looks like you're just looking at a bunch of trees. It's like, in the story they said, it's like the cloak of invisibility. So somewhere in Tennessee, there's going to be a lot of birds flying into a random structure. That's the moral of that story. Anyway, my goal with this report that I put out every morning is to help real estate professionals and real estate investors be the most informed and most educated on what's happening around them in the neighborhood. So if you want me to put you on that list, please hold me to it. If I do a rotten job of informing you, I want you to let me know so I could be better. But just send me an email with email that you want included, and I would love to include you in my daily email report. I've been doing this for several months now. It's been getting some rave reviews, and I am starving for more rave reviews. Anyway, this is Charlie Smiley, your mortgage friend, over and out.